So hope you understood what we are going to do, how we are going to create a class, right? So now the next part is we are going to do a pushing a element into a list. We are going to push a element into a list. For that, we are going to write a code that we are going to write a code that okay. For that, we are going to write a code. Here, void stack means void followed by a class name having a operation called push, which has a item to be pushed. Okay. Next, if top is the double equals to max minus one, which means that if I say max is equals to 5, andre, which means that your stack can add up to 0 to your stack can add up to 0 to n minus 1, which means that 0 to 5 minus 1, which is equals to 4, means you can add the elements from 0 to 4. You can add the elements from 0 to 4. Then this line, what we have written, it is going to check that if, say for the example, now your top will be in 0. Okay. Now your top will be 0, or we can say your top is equals to minus 1, because first ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟಾಪ್ ನ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ನ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಟಾಪ್ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ -1 ಗೆ ಅಸೈನ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ say let us take in the same mean itself. So what happens here is, if -1 double equals to 4, if -1 double equals to 4 means it is false. So what does it go? It will not move inside this statement. It will not move inside this loop. Okay. Then what happens here? Your top gets incremented. Previously top was -1 plus 1 plus 1, which is equals to 0. -1 plus 1 equals to 0. Now your top is 0. Now your top will be 0. Okay. Now your top will be 0. Okay. Now what happens here? Now it is going to say 1 a of 0 andre, wait a second, I will show you. Here what happens means, okay, now your top will be here. Wait a second, I'll show you properly. What happens here is, now top is equals to 0 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ your top will be top is equal to 0 means your top will be in this position. Your top will be in this position. Okay, here what does it will say is A of top. Okay, A of top means is 0. A of top is equals to item called as 20. What happens here? Top is equal to 0 means here your item what the item what you want to enter, that 20 will be entered over here. Okay. The next, previously top is 0. Now your top, okay, top is equals to. Now what happens? Again, it comes out of the loop and it says item pushed successfully. Then it is going to come again backside and it is again going to check that top now previously was -1. Now now your top is 0. 0 double equals to 0 is false. Now your top increments. Top previously was 0. Now it becomes +1, which is equals to now your top is 1. Now your top becomes 1. Means top becomes 1. Okay. Your top becomes 1, which means that your top will be holding this value. Wait a second, I'll show you. Now your top is going to hold this value. Okay, now you are going to say A of top means A of 1. A of 1 is equals to 30. Which means that, wait a second. Which means that you are going to say A of 1 means it is equals 30. You are going to enter here. Next, again, you are going to say check if 2 double equals to 4 means A of 2 is equals to, if A of 2 double equals 4 false, which means the top increments, sorry, here 1, again once 1 it will check, 1 it will check that it is false, which means the top again increments. Previous the top was 1, 1 plus 1 it becomes 2, 1 plus 1 it becomes 2. So A of 2 is equals to 40, means your top is equals to 2 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ, we are going to enter an element called as 40. Again it is going to check that 2 double equals to 4, it is false. Again a top increments, top previously was 1, now previously was 2, 2 plus 1 which is equals to 3. Okay, now you are going to enter for A of 3 as 40. Now it is 50, means what happens here is you are going to say top is equals to 3. Okay, now you are going to enter the data called as 50. Okay, next, again what happens, now you are going to check for the top again. Now top is 3, 3 is equals to 4, it is again false. Now top increments, previously top was 3, 3 plus 1, now your top becomes 4. A of 4 andre A of 4 value you are going to enter, I am going to say it is 60. So now what happens here is now your top is equals to 4. Now your top is equals to 4. Now your top is equals to 4, which means that A of 4 is 60. Now what happens? Now your top is 4. 4 double equals to 4 means it is true. Then what statement is going to give over here is your stack is full. Your stack is full. This is how this operation is going to work. After that you are going to display what are the elements are there inside that stack. If you say if top not equals to num -1 means if top is not empty, then what you should do, you should say how many elements are present in the stack. So because the stack we are going to use for a one-dimensional array, for that we are going to use one single for loop. So stack top for I is equal to 0, I less than or equals to top, how much elements you have entered, that much element we should get inside this inside a for loop, and you are going to print out those elements. Then it is going to say the stack is empty. After that, here we are going to do a main function. We're going to write a main function. Okay. Here, what happens here is you are going to give a choice and a item. Choice is what? For to check, to watch out the stack also, and to enter the elements also. So what do you want to do? While one and third, we should give any some conditions or that. Okay. So if while one and L, so we are what you are going to do? We are going to enter some of the elements to the list. So I'm going to show you how you are going to do that. Okay. Now what you are going to do? Take a choice. That first choice one is to push an element. Choice two is print element. Choice three is exit from the function. Okay. So first what you should do and do? So first what you are going to do? You are here. Okay. Your first choice. Okay. First case one, enter the item. What you're going to do? You're going to enter an item. If you're going to press one, choice as a one, then you're going to enter the element. You're going to say what element you're going to enter. Switch. Again, it is going to break. Once you're going to enter the element, it is going to break. Again, to the same way which I have showed here. Same way which I have already showed over here. Okay. Next, three like that, and it is going to visit. It is going to say once it is finished, then it is going to say stack is full or stack is empty, and it is going to display your data. And finally, it is going to say if I press 3, visit again. Or if you give a invalid different options or invalid thing, it is going to say it is invalid choice and get CH. So this is how a program is. So the main part of this program is this one. So if top is equals to -1, then you're going to say the stack is full and return top increments, stack of top is equal to item, then C out is equal to stack is filled. This is how you're going to work on this program. Okay. So now let us check by using a program. Let us check by using a Turbo C concept itself. Okay. So watch out carefully. If you have any doubt, please ask me or then and there itself. Okay. So now let me show you the program. So now let me show you the program. This is what the program is. Okay. Okay. This is what the program is. So I have already showed you how this program is going to work. Now directly I'm going to debug this program and going to show you how a program works. Okay. F9. Enter the choice. What are you going to say? You're going to enter the choice as 1. Okay. Wait a second. Wait a second. One sec. Wait a while. So I'm going to compile this program. Okay. Control F9. So first, what is this? You should enter a choice. Okay. 1. It is going to ask you to enter an element as 34. Okay. Then enter. So now what happened? Here, the stack, it says that 34 is successfully pushed into the stack. Okay. Now, if you need to see that choice. So what happened? How many elements are there in the stack? Stack has one element, that is 34. So it showed. So how many elements I can enter? So how many elements I can enter means I can enter up to 5 elements. because I have given has defined max is equals to 5. So if you miss out here, you are going to get an error that you have max you have not defined. Okay, so you should see that max is equals to 5. Okay, again let us run this program. Okay, now 1, enter the element 34. Again I'm going to enter 1, enter element 45. Again I'm going to enter 1, enter element as 65, 67. So you can check out here what I did. I just entered 34, 45, 67. Again, I'm going to enter one more element called as 56. Again, I'm going to one more element called as 60, 56. Again, one more element called as 56. But what happened here? It gave an error that your stack is full. You can check out here. So all the elements were entered until 56. But what happened here? It said that your stack is full. So let us print this stack and see. Let us print this stack and see. So what happened here? How many elements are there inside a stack? 34, 45, 67, 56 and 56. Now what is the stack? A stack is a last in first order operation. Here 56 was the last element. It should be removed first. So let us see. So that is what a stack means. Here this program is only to insert a element to the list. The next program you will learn how to read or how to write a or how to remove an element from a list. This is the program for a stack.